Ándale, hija. Here's a weird bit of gossip that I heard from someone who shall remain anonymous.
Okay.
So Stuttering John comes to work today in a cab, of course. That's how he does it every day. And he calls up, I think, Jason, one of the guys who works in our back office, and he goes, I'm in a cab. I have no money. Come down here with money.
Is that why Jason was running out?
Yeah.
Because I never see him. Every morning he's running out.
I wouldn't have run down. I would have just said, F you.
Cab, yeah.
Sit there.
That's unbelievable. Who doesn't have money? How could you get in a cab and not have money?
Well, see, I took out $100 and I put it in my pocket. I don't know if my wife took it out or something.
Dude, you're making a lot of money with your appearances.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't scream poverty.
It gets worse, Howard. Yesterday, I took a cab with Artie. Artie bought lunch, so I felt bad, so I didn't want to ask him to pay for the cab. So I was driving home. I had no wallet. I called my wife, couldn't find it. I had to call my doorman. He had no money. My doorman called downstairs to the...
Is your life so busy and complicated you can't hold on to some money? Like, in other words, you can't find your wallet? And you can't... I mean, are you that disorganized?
Yeah.
What is it, your OCD? Do you
No, it's not OCD. I swear to God. Nothing to do with OCD. I promise.
Yeah, this is almost an everyday thing. He never has money for the
See, I was so mad yesterday.
But this is a weird personality thing because he does have money. But it's almost like a miserly thing. Like, if I don't have it on me, I can just...
Right.
I mean, Jason makes way less money than you.
And he has money.
Well, I pay him back. Is everything analyzed? Like, can't just be that I just...
Dude, it's not like if I forgot my wallet maybe once a year, and I know you're smiling, but I think it's incredibly disturbing that you get into a taxi cab.
And you still use things. You know you have no money.
And you know what? You are so relaxed. This is how you get your wife to do everything. Maybe it's a blessing. You're so relaxed that, I mean, before I get into a cab, I count how much money I have. Will I have enough change? I mean, I am so worried that I'll forget my money that I check. Talk about OCD. I check 20 times just to make sure I've got money.
But even yesterday, when he got away from Artie, he knew he had no money. He did not hesitate to get into a cab.
And it's almost like when you were in high school. Like, my parents never gave me money. Like, they gave me like $5 a week or something. So, like, when I got my driver's license... You know, I go to the gas station and get $3 worth of gas.
Yeah.
So, you know, the guy get pissed.
Blessing, yeah.
But he's still doing that.
But,
well, you know
Howard,
what?
It's
Fill
worse.
it up.
It's worse. It's his whole life. Because yesterday, or the day before, he came downstairs and I gave him a ride home. That's why he had money that day. I gave him a ride home. And as we're getting into the car, the guy from the garage says, John, he goes, I know, I owe you a check.
Do you... What are you up to, man?
What are you talking about?
Do you tip the cab driver?
Yeah.
You do it with Jason's money?
I gave him an extra $5.
He gets an extra tip.
I was late.
Oh, you give him an extra $5?
Because I had to make him wait a few minutes.
And what do you say to the cab driver when you're sitting there waiting? Say, I forgot my wallet?
Well, today, I said, listen, I screwed up. I think my wife stole my money, whatever. And then he was, don't worry about it. That's cool. I said, just leave the meter running.
He blamed his wife. Leave the meter running. What a sport.
Then yesterday, the cab driver
It would be cheaper for you to carry your own money.
See, yesterday I screwed up.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I planned on borrowing 20 from you, Rob, I forgot.
I want to put out an edict. Don't lend him money anymore.
All right. You're cut off.
He's cut off. Cut him off and help him. Now he's going to have to worry. Jason, you are not to come down and give him cab money.
Well, how are you going to help him with the doorman?
That's out of my control.
I do feel bad. I do feel bad because Jason said once he had to actually run to the ATM and get money out.
Why is he doing that for you? Who are you?
He's a good friend of mine.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. You use him.
I love Jason.
Yeah, right.
I do. I do love Jason.
Well, how are you going to feel about him when he stops lending you money?
I'm going to still love him.
John and I were just talking about what...
Don't lend him money.
I don't. He knows.
I never borrow from Ask Gary.
He knows not to ask me. I cut him off years ago. I'm not cheap. I just cut him off years ago.
Gary's cheap?
Yeah.
You're not.
Getting money out of Gary is like getting blood from the stone.
John, you shouldn't know that. Why don't you bring your own money?
Yeah, why are you trying to get money out of him?
Getting money out of Gary.
No, I know that.
You're the cheap one.
I know that because in the old days when I used to park Robin's car or whatever, I needed like $1.
Yeah.
And I used to ask Gary, never had money. Or like, you needed money for the show? Like to buy, like...
ask Robin if you're driving her car.
Yeah.
What are you asking him for?
Because she was on the air or something.
Whatever. Go to her and say, you got to give me $20 a week for tips.
No, now it's my fault.
Yeah.
You're cheap. But I know you have no money to give. I know that.
I have no money to give you.
Yeah.
But I also,
and you know what? Why should you?
And I also know that, like, John and I were just having a conversation about what to tip the guys in the garage.
Yeah.
And John was tipping one of the guys, I thought, a little excessively. Yeah. And I said, what's that all about? He goes, well, he lends me money all the time.
Right. He's paying him back.
Yeah, I mean, I take care of him.
Well, he's a banker.
But wait, when John, and this is John's funny thing, if you lend John money all the time, he's a good friend. He does a lot of stuff for me. Yeah. He's a friend.
His friend.
But he's not your friend.
Jason's a friend.
David's a friend of
No,
mine.
no, the other guy. You don't go to the ball game with him. And David, he's not really a friend either.
No, David's a friend.
I'm friendly with David.
Well, where do you go see him? In the garage?
Well, David, I had to. Well, I don't want to get into personal, but I had to save his ass one day really bad. So I.
After he saved his ass.
So it's blackmail.
He was once, accused of something he didn't do, and I think.
Do you believe this guy's life?
I do, because I see it all the time.
Wow,
You're not privy to this. This goes on a daily basis.
You know what? I track him.
He's more work than a dog.
I got to tell you what happened with John and I the other day, because we were calling John the other day. I was so angry at him because he was supposed to work on something, but he was sick, and he left. So I understood that he was sick. It was fine. But then I saw him leaving with Robin, and I thought he went to lunch with Robin, so I was calling his cell phone.
No, she drove me home. She drove me home, guys.
I know,
he glommed a ride off me then.
Yeah. I thought you guys went to lunch because...
No. I'm almost done.
But you have money. What about going to the ATM and getting $400 for the week?
I got 100 yesterday, Howard.
Why would you just take out 100? You go through 100.
What happened to 100?
You go through 100 in 5 minutes because you have to pay everyone back. Well, take out 200. You obviously don't take out enough.
Well, you know what it is? If I have $200 in my wallet, I'll start taking everyone to lunch.
Why don't you control yourself?
You're going to start.
Why don't you stop going to lunch? Start bringing a bag lunch. You want to save some money.
Howard,
who do you know around here eats out lunch every day?
John.
And Artie.
I don't do that. Artie's got money.
Right, exactly.
But John eats out almost every day.
John lives the life of a king.
Artie pays for 2 people every day.
I got a John classic at lunch. We go to this Brooklyn diner a lot. It's a nice place. And because we go there all the time, every once in a while they'll throw us a free lunch, which is very nice. So a couple weeks ago we're there. We eat like kings. Like we have like a $70 lunch there, eating a bunch of stuff. And the waitress is breaking her ass. Guy goes, you know what, it's on me. So you got to tip the waitress even though it's on them.
Right.
So I see John going into his pocket and I figure, okay, John's going to take care of it. Thank God I look down. He throws something on the table and we leave. I look down, crumpled up and ripped out of his pocket. There are $2.
Oh, my God.
Which would have been a bad tip if we paid for it.
Yeah.
So I was
$2.
That's all the cash I had. I was hoping Artie would chip in.
John, stop going out to lunch every day. You can't afford it, obviously. You can't afford to pay for your lunch. You can't tip the waitress. What are you doing?
I don't think you can tip on credit cards. It's only had $2.
So say to them, I want to leave her a tip on a credit card.
Or tell me in that case, we got a tipper.
I was hoping you
were going to leave her $2. And that's a place you go every day.
Yes. Well, I've tipped them a lot.
So you'll see her the next day.
And I'll give her the other 20.
Sure you will. Oh, what a dick you are.
You know how out there John is?
You're just so irresponsible.
You know what? And he borrows money from me and borrows money. I forget. So he never really has to.
First of all,
stop. I told you. You now have to stop giving him money.
Howard,
this is it.
It's an intervention I'm doing.
My doorman, I pay him 20% every $10 I borrow. So if
you don't pay me interest.
Well,
well, no one here's lending you money anymore. No one. I'm telling you, no one is.
You know what?
You're
I can't believe John called me cheap because I don't constantly lend him money.
Yeah.
No,
it's unbelievable.
No, it's not that you don't lend me money, but
you're
cheap. Very tight with your cash.
Yeah, good for you.
I'm not tight with it. I just give it to you.
I don't give it to you.
I never see you offer to offer
it. Offer his money to people.
Like anybody need money?
All right, for instance, I've bought you lunch, haven't I?
I've bought you.
My favorite thing.
I've bought you.
Yes, I have. You've never bought lunch ever.
I
was so shocked how when I was an intern, Gary, said let's have dinner once. I had no money. And I went out to eat with Gary, and we split the bill. I had $0.
Gary doesn't have any money.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Well, I assumed the producer would have, would at least.
No, he doesn't have money.
Don't assume, but he knows exactly how much money Artie has in his pocket.
How about cheap? John remembers that for 50 years already. Right. It's 100 years ago Gary didn't treat you to dinner.
And when you started, I was not making much more than you.
I know, but I didn't know that.
But my point is, John will tell you can get money from Artie. He knows exactly what Artie's got.
For some insane reason, one day Robin needed to borrow a little bit of money from me, cash, and she mentioned it to John, and John said, "Oh, it's Tuesday. Artie should have about $120."
Yeah, you can get it from Artie.
And he knew what you had.
Yeah, which is creepy.
First of all,
Robin is creepy.
Robin's borrowed cash from me. Once she borrowed $100 in one shot.
Yeah, but she's going to give it.
That's right. You get it back the next day.
Robin paid me back like 2 hours later.
Hey, Howard, you know what? I got to tell you a story.
You do it every week.
Let me tell you a good story about John. John and I did an appearance in, I think, Cleveland. This was about 4 years ago. And we were with our friend, right? So we had a car that drove us there. We get up into the strip club. We start getting danced and everything. And John goes, I left my wallet on the car. Can you lend me $100 to our friend?
Right.
And our friend goes, no. go downstairs, go in the car, cross right outside, go get your wallet. I'm not going to do that. So then John just sat on the side. Then he tried to hit me up for money. And I go, no, your wallet's in the car. It's right downstairs. This was at a strip club.
The wallet had no money, and I had no money in the bank.
No, there was money in the wallet. You just didn't want to get it.
No, I promised there was no money in the wallet. That's why I was...
Well, you said your wallet's right downstairs.
I was trying to just... Because I had no money, and I had no money in the bank, and there was no way I was going to get any money, so I was hoping to borrow it.
But they're cheap. They were cheap with you, right?
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're cheap guys.
Listen, I don't think that not lending people money is cheap.
John, you're a grown man with a family. Bring a wallet to work with money in it.
The best story, though, is still the story when you were going to Philadelphia.
Oh, so it's classic. No. We go to get on the train to go to Philadelphia. We're going to do an appearance for the whole day.
Right.
We get out of the cab, and he goes, I don't have any money. All right, so we pay for the cab. Right, now we're waiting for the train. I go, I'll meet you guys in 2 seconds. I'm going to get a soda. John goes, could you pick me up like a Diet Pepsi? All right, fine, because he's got no money on him. We get on the train. We start going. John goes, could I borrow your cell phone for a little while? So, of course, John makes a couple of calls on cell phone. He's got to do some business.
You're still not aggravated.
We get to the...
But you're cheap.
We get to the appearance.
It wasn't Gary's.
You're not cheap, John. Gary is.
Ross's.
No, Ross's was for the way home. Because you don't want to... John knows how to spread out the love.
Right.
So mine was for the way down.
Right.
Then we get to the appearance. Steven Singer Jewelers. Steven was nice enough to buy us lunch. So, of course, John eats lunch that way. So now he's got through the whole day. Still has not spent a penny. Right?
There you go.
Now we go back to the train.
I was so proud of myself.
We get back on the train to come back to New York. Now it's Ross's cell phone that John needs to use most of the way home.
Right. Run down that battery and run up the bill.
Then we get to Penn Station. And, of course, now John's like, Ross, could you... I need a cab fare home. You know, because he had no money to get home.
It's like having a kid.
Howard, those were the days I really didn't have any money.
Those were not that long ago, John. That was 2 years ago, those
You're
days.
a grown man. You should quit here if you can't make enough money to support them.
Meanwhile, 2 years ago, he still had an apartment in New York, a house on the island.
Tons of stocks.
He's got a kid in private school.
I bet you his net worth is $1 million.
But he has no money.
We'd have to kill him to find out how much he's worth.
I'm telling you what he's worth.
Let me just say this, that yesterday, Artie, when you left, because Artie bought lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
So then he goes, here.
No kidding.
So he goes, John, you pick up the cab. I realized as he's walking out, I had no wallet, but I couldn't ask Artie to let me...
John, that happened. You know what? About 3 months ago, I went out to Long Island to be with my kids. Right?
Yeah.
And I forgot my money clip. I keep my money in a clip.
Yeah, so you've done it, too.
But
this is the first time this ever happened to me, I'd say, in the last 20 years. Okay? Happened once. I forgot to put my money in my pants. I said to Gary, the limo driver, I said, I've forgotten my money. Can you lend me $50?
All right, there you go.
I borrowed the $50. Pulls me up and goes, just pay me back the next time I see you. I said, no, wait here. I'm going to run upstairs. I have to get your money. I don't want to owe you money. Why should you have to shell out my money for me? Now, that happened. I understand that happens once in a while.
But
you do this every day.
It's a way of life.
It's every day. And don't you get sick of the tension of trying to grub up money? Don't you? Isn't it tense for you to be in a cab?
Or to have everybody you see saying, John, when are you paying me?
And don't you see it's a way of becoming a baby that you haven't grown up? Like the cab driver now is even babysitting you while you're waiting for your money.
Well, you know what?
It's your way of getting people involved.
Everything has got to be psychoanalyzed.
Of course it does. It's a major thing. Dude, do you have any fantasies that, like, wow, I'll be really organized. I'll buy one of those messenger bags or a knapsack.
Yes,
I'll put all my things in there for the day. Wouldn't that be grand to, like, know where everything is?
Yes.
You see that stupid purse I carry around like a woman?
Yeah.
You know why I carry it? I don't like carrying a purse. I feel like a big faggot. But you want to know something? I got my money in there. I got my keys in there. I got my mace in there. I got my...
but what John has to realize,
mace.
If everybody was...
Mace! Oh, so I can mace you!
If everybody was like John, he wouldn't be able to be the mess that he is.
Right.
Well, Howard... You know, I tried to have that organization.
Go ahead. What happened?
Yeah, I tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened.
Take joy in it.
I'll tell you what happened. John, who was making not a lot of money, decided to be organized instead of doing it himself, which was a ton of work. He was going to hire somebody. No. And then that person stole from him.
It'll never work. It'll never work. You can't hire somebody to organize your personal life.
And John didn't know that he was getting... John didn't know that someone was stealing from him until he met Susanna. And Susanna started looking at the bills and said, somebody's stealing from you. So she was going to organize them. But John's not going to organize himself.
No.
That's how you are even with your dog. That's why you don't know what's going on.
No, my dog...
Oh, come on.
You're out of your mind.
What day of the month do you give your dog your heartworm pills? What day? You don't even know. I'll call Susanna right now.
Heartworm pill.
You know what a heartworm pill is? What is a heartworm pill?
I bring him to the vet.
What is a heartworm pill? The vet doesn't get... You get a year's supply of heartworm pills, and you give it to them once a month. Some people set it up with a calendar, first of the month. You don't even know what a heartworm pill is.
We've taken them for shots 3 times already. They've never said anything.
Okay, all right. Have you never said anything?
No, I swear to God.
I guarantee your dog's not protected.
Or maybe we did do it in the beginning.
That poor dog.
That dog's the best.
Because you have to handle things. Put up a calendar. Organize your life. Buy yourself a desk and a pocketbook. You see this thing? It's really a purse. They call it a messenger bag, so I don't feel so fruity.
Gary once gave me an old briefcase, and I tried to get.
No, don't carry a briefcase because you're not the briefcase.
And I tried a wallet. Things would start to get better.
He can't carry a wallet. We've proven that. Carry a bag. I want to see you here tomorrow with a knapsack, and I want to see the following things in it: your money, your keys.
Yeah, that's another problem.
A pen and a piece of paper or some sort of notebook and a calendar in there.
All right, I got it. You know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to tell Susanna. When she lays out his clothes, lay out his purse.
She's no more organized than me, Rob.
Of course she is.
Don't even kid yourself.
She lays out your clothes,
douchebag. You don't even pick what you wear. You're a grown man.
That's true.
Do you make your bed?
Are you kidding?
What, I'm crazy?
Well, that he doesn't have to do.
Spoken from a true Mr.
I just know I got to leave my apartment with some things for the day.
Of course. Let me tell you how scattered John is, Howard.
Yeah.
Friday, you don't even know this. Thursday or Friday last week, John called in sick and then showed up.
Yeah, I did.
You know what I mean?
All right. You see this purse?
Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm going to show you something. You see this purse?
Yeah.
This looks like a woman's purse, right? Goes over your shoulder.
Yeah, that's so gay.
Yeah. Well, you want to know something?
Nothing is gayer than that.
Nothing is gayer than that.
No, there is something gayer than that.
What is that?
No, I mean, I see guys carry a little leather bag.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you carry that and pick up freaking Bianca's duty with that thing.
Well, I've done it already. So you got. And by the way,
do you keep the bags in there?
No, I keep them in my pocket.
What's more gay is not being able to pay when you
You're gay because you're irresponsible. Now, look, you see this here? This is here a bag. I went, not my assistant. I went to Barney's, and I said, show me your bag, your messenger bags, I call them, because you don't want to feel fruity, okay? Now, look what I got in here. The front pocket. I'm going to show you this. You see the front pocket here?
Yeah.
When you open that up, I'm going to show. That's for my most important things that I need to get to right away. Now, here's what I got. Money clip. Now, why do I carry a money clip and not a wallet?
Why do
Tell me
that?
the answer.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't like my pants being loaded up with bulky stuff.
That's why I put my wallet out on the table when we eat dinner.
Okay, so it's not working for you. You're forgetting your wallet. Okay? So look.
Get a money clip.
This is what I do, is I thought it through. I got my driver's license, which I'll always need, and I take 2 credit cards. Okay? And then I always have some cash. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, and this is the money clip. And this money clip means something to me. I got it in Arizona. It's nice. It's important to me. It was something on a trip.
You just figured out what to get John for Christmas.
A purse.
No, you got to put money in the clip if you want to get something for John.
Hey,
then I got, now, for example, no. Hold it. Wait, you're going to see what else I have.
He's going to tell you what organization is.
Well, don't tell me what I do. Now, I realized in my purse, there's some that are just one big compartment. I don't want that. I wanted 2 compartments. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. Here's my money clip. You know what I got in here?
Yeah, tell us, please.
Here's a mince.
I
like mince.
That right away?
Sometimes when I'm going out throughout the day, I get a little hungry or something. It staves off the hunger. This is what you can do when you have a purse. You know what this is? Now look, this is my...
so gay to me that you're not like...
It's gay, but you're gay. You're really gay. Because you know what you're doing? You're a leech. You see this?
What is that?
Okay. I find I'm always searching for a pen and paper. In here is paper, a little pad, and I got some cards and things I need, like my police work cards. Yeah. You know, I'm a part-time police.
It's police ID.
Police ID. And what comes with it is a little pen. You see this little pen?
Yeah.
This pen goes everywhere.
I would lose that in a second.
No, because you don't have a purse. You retard.
Hey, can I ask John a question?
Wait. I'm not done.
Is that all that's in that little compartment?
Then I knew for the show I wanted to bring a picture of the dog that first day. So I put
now that's gay.
It's gay. Fine. But I knew I needed it for the show, so I brought it in.
It's what he wants to have close to him.
He thinks about his day before he leaves the house is what he says.
Do you really do that?
Of course I do.
You sit and plan.
Yes, I absolutely. I got responsibilities. I go. Here's my keys. I always make sure they're in here. I can't spend 10 minutes in the morning looking for my keys. All right? Here. All right, and this is a receipt I got to file away because my receipts I have to file with. Okay. Same with you. I guarantee you, 2 receipts don't make it home. Now, you know I wear sunglasses and regular glasses. How do you think they get here every day?
How many times have you forgotten your sunglasses?
Not as many times as you've needed money for a cab.
Now look, in here, what's in here, John? Sunglasses. I'm gonna put them on now for you to prove it. Oh, excuse me, I have them on. Here's my regular
wearing
glasses.
your
I don't know what glasses. So I keep that in my purse. Yeah. On the other side, all right? Because I'm like you, I got a little of the OCD. What do you think I keep on the other side? I know just where to get it. I can get it right out. I keep hand cleaning materials.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a little tube of Chazarai that you put it on, and you can clean your hands without washing them. See? Look, I don't even have to
Martha Stewart.
Look at this. Like this.
Who carries hand sanitizer?
Because it's what I need. You're missing the point. Right. Don't comment on what I need. Maybe I carry anal lube because I like it, you know where. It doesn't matter what's in the purse. It's what I need.
If you were a murderer.
I don't want to carry a purse. I don't want to have any responsibilities. I'd like to be back in my mother's womb, just like you big baby. But what I do is
where's your cell phone?
I take where's my cell phone? So I bought...
Because he needs it.
I just lost my 7th cell phone.
Okay, why do you lose your cell phone? Because you put it down on the table.
I took the insurance out on it. The cell phone company says they can't send me a new one anymore because I've exceeded the limit of lost cell phones.
You see this little pocket right on the side? As soon as my cell phone rings, what do?
Pull it right out.
Pull it right out. And I haven't lost a cell phone yet.
You've never lost a cell phone?
No.
Get out of here.
I got a bag. I stick it in there. How am I going to lose it?
I've never lost one, ever.
I never lost one either. Look at me. I'm the most disheveled-looking person I've
Robin,
never
you
lost
lose a cell phone?
And John.
No, I've never lost a cell phone.
Why is that so shocking?
Gary says to me, he needs the movie Narc back, right? He has to send it back to Paramount. They're after my ass. Here, I packed it up last night. Here's the movie, Gary. See how life works, how organized I am?
Thank you, Howard.
Look, and here's some notes for the show. Then I'm done. That's it. I'm done.
His purse is packed.
My purse is packed. There's a couple of items that I need to get through the day.
All right, I'm going to try that.
Somebody should be, I'm going to take back the present I bought you and buy you that.
No, don't take it.
Buy him a purse. Buy him an actual purse, like a woman carries.
Yeah, a woman's purse.
A woman's purse. Wear a knapsack if you think it's gay to carry a messenger bag.
But carry something. Yeah.
Do you think what I carry is gay? Probably, right?
Hey, Howard, here's the thing, though. If I had a purse like that, I would get home, and let's say I need my wallet to order food. I need the credit card, whatever I need, whatever. I'll take it out. Then I'll never remember to put it back in.
You make a commitment. You know what you say, John? You say to yourself, today I'm an adult. I'm going to put my wallet back in my purse.
Because he's missing the essential point, that at some point during the evening, he has to say, now it's time to prepare myself for work tomorrow.
Yeah, and you sit down.
And I put my purse back together.
And you sit down and you go, well, I'll go through my purse. And I'll see what I need to take out. Sometimes you're going to have to clean it out. You don't want to let it accumulate with receipts and things so you can't find things. You clean out your purse, and this purse will become very important to you. In fact, I'm thinking of getting a winter purse. I have a summer bag,
really?
and I'll get a winter bag.
Changing your season?
That's right.
Why would you get 2 different ones?
Maybe I just want to change it. I'm embracing it. This is what I am. I want to be organized. Maybe there's a better bag that would keep me even more organized.
And the point is, you know, everybody here except you manages to pay for the cab. So they have some form of organization, too.
You have the problem every day, almost.
If he drove you every day, it would be a different story.
He'd kill you if he drove you.
And you're like, Susanna, where's my wallet? That must go on all day. Doesn't that make you insane? Where's my wallet? And you have to ask your mommy, your wife, for your wallet?
But forget a messenger bag. Howard's getting the most out of a messenger bag. You're not getting the most out of your pockets.
Yeah.
Put something in your pocket.
Yeah, everybody in there has some kind of organization.
He's going to change his pants. And stuff. The bag will always be the same.
No, look, I agree with you, but he should put something in his pocket.
He's retarded.
He's going to tell you he has his wallet today, but there's no money in it.
So say to your wife, every week go to the bank and withdraw $200. I'll need that. What do you need for the week to get through in cash? Tell me the truth.
Apparently
because
nothing.
Artie's paying for lunch, you don't need that.
About $200.
$200. So every week now on Monday, have your wife, since you can't go to the bank because you're a big star, go to the bank and have her withdraw $200 in cash. In 20s. And you'll have your money. Conduct your life the same way. I mean, leech off of Artie for lunch and stuff, but in the pinch that you need money, you got it on you. Leech off for everyone. Robin,
yeah, I thought
rides.
this was just, something that John would do while he was, first starting out.
First of all, I never asked
Even
Artie
lie to
no money.
Yes.
But this is continued.
Even lie to people. Tell them you have no money. Continue this doesn't have to change your way of life. Continue being the grub, cheap leech that you are. But always have that money just in case. When you're alone with the cab driver. So you don't have to bother Jason. And I don't want anybody lending him money.
We all have...
All right, well then, Robin, I'm not lending you money either.
Good.
Fine.
Oh, my God. You lent her once in like 100 years.
No, I went about 10 times.
No, a couple of times this year I have forgotten my purse for some reason or other.
Robin,
but that is an unusual thing. It was the only time I ask you for anything, John.
I've actually gone down to the ATM for Robin and taken out cash.
Because you made me do it.
And you know what?
Because you wanted money from her.
No, she wanted it from me.
No, because you have done it to me so many times.
Oh,
Robin,
so you didn't have any?
Yeah, I don't have money. Well,
Howard,
go get me some.
Yes.
Please let me just say one thing.
Yes.
Because I just thought of something. John, you called me cheap?
I didn't say you were cheap.
Wait a second. Let me ask you a question. When you were closing on your house, did I go and get you like 10 or 15 grand for like a few days?
It was five.
$5 grand for a couple of days?
I didn't say you were cheap.
You did.
You did.
I said that sometimes...
Go listen to the tape.
All right. So
he's cheap. This guy lent you $5 grand?
He's cheap.
I would lend them $5 grand a day.
But I did.
But who do you lend $5 grand to? No one. No one.
No one
that's the one thing that we...
You don't have 10 cents on you.
He said the guy...
I need $100.
All right, Gary, you're not cheap then. I forgot about the $5 grand.
John, I need $5 right now. Do you have it?
He said that Gary's cheap because when he comes into work, he doesn't offer up money.
I got to take a break. Hey, Craig, what is it real quick? Because I do have to take a break. Don't say that.
You see.
You were making a nice point. He's cheap. Let's use the S word. You can't use the S word on the radio.
People don't, even if you tell them not to, they'll still do it.
They don't get it.
No.
Our society has so decayed that people can't literally get out one sentence without a foul word in it. Now, you might say I'm the foulest guy around and I'm the outrageous disc jockey, but I got to do 4 hours without cursing. You mean to tell me you can't pick up the phone and call a radio show and get out one sentence? The guy goes, this is hilarious, I love it, I just S'd my pants. And he knows he's on the radio.
Well, I see people cursing in front of their kids all day.
You have no right to talk about anything. I can't imagine what you do all day.
Oh, what the hell is that about? What are you talking about? Well, I don't have the right...
You got no life. You're a baby.
Oh, yes.
You remind me of a baby, like an eternal
we really
baby.
shouldn't curse in front of you.
I forget my wallet twice. And
Dude, it's not the
Twice.
wallet. It's a whole... I hear about you. You're borrowing money from the parking lot attendant? Be a man. Picture yourself with a new image. You walk in a confident man. Here, Mr. Parking Lot Attendant, here's your money.
You know, Howard...
He doesn't like lending you money. No one wants to be caught up in babying you. You're asking everyone to mother you.
It's so stupid, mother.
Did your mother not give you any attention?
She was the greatest mother in the world.
No, evidently she wasn't,
she was.
John. I'm being serious.
Yes, she was.
Maybe we should be your mother.
Yes, I do ask her for money.
You turned the cab driver into your mother.
You know, that's so
You
dumb.
forced him to take care of you.
That's such a dumb analysis.
You stop
Talk to your psychologist and ask him if that's correct. It's so not accurate.
Oh, it's so accurate.
No, it's not.
You have everybody in the world handing you money like you're a little boy, and you don't see the... You can't make that connection.
That was a comfortable...
Get out of my room! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out of my room!
It was comfortable for me to sit there with the cab driver?
Get out of here! Get out of here!
It wasn't comfortable. It was so uncomfortable sitting with the cab driver waiting for the...
That's how you connect with your mother.
It over and over again.
You must have connected with your mother like that. It must have been uncomfortable for you to be with your mother.
Every day I take a cab here. It costs me $6, $7. I give the guy $8.
Why don't you wear a diaper to work? I'll clean it for you. Get out of here. Please, you disgust me. I can't look at your face.
He says it costs him $6.70 and he gives the guy $8.
I don't want to talk about it.
Don't pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, that's not even your $8.
I'm sorry, $6.40. $6.40. I give me $8.
It's Jason's $8. Get out, please. Please, I've had it with you.
All right.
You know what? I was just talking to the guys on the E-Crew. They were telling me that when they...
Don't start. I don't want to hear it anymore.
It's a nightmare around.
It's a nightmare.
John.
When they take John out for a shoot, even if it's a 5-minute shoot, you know, they got to buy him dinner. And
No, that's not true.
And Richard guys are
They buy themselves
they don't
Get
make
out.
a lot of money.
Out. I don't want to talk about you anymore. Get out. You're irresponsible.
Stop leeching off of everyone.
Everyone's tired of you. Tired of you. Go do your job, whatever that is.
There's not a person he won't ask for money.
Go answer my phone.
You know who I started borrowing money off of one day? Our program director. I thought that was ballsy.
Please, and it's just despicable.
I don't know you, but can you lend me $20?
Retards working here. I got a clean house. Get me my broom. I'll be right back. Get out of my way! Where's my broom? Get out of my way! Wait! Get out of my way! Why don't you tell me where I am? Just do it! The Howard Stern Show. 4.1.
Hello, this is Jackie Mason. You like to listen to Howard Stern? Take my word, you're wasting your time. But if you got nothing else to do, it's better than nothing. Hello, you want to listen to Howard Stern? Well, you're listening to Howard Stern. You want to keep listening? Why not? Where else are you going to go? For these prices, this is it. Hello, do you like the Howard Stern Show? You don't, then why are you listening? If you can't answer that question, it's not my business.
All right. You ever think he stops to listen to what he's saying?
No.
He's a funny guy.
As long as his lips are moving, he knows it's funny.
I want to drop the whole John discussion about how he borrows money from everyone, but the one disturbing statistic was that Jason, who works here, who is by far probably the lowest paid guy in this building. I think even the guys in the mailroom make more money than him. He says, like, within the last... It's already happened like 12 times. He's lent John money.
Yeah.
And, Artie, say what you were saying in the commercial about Benji.
No, I've seen him at lunch when the three of us go to lunch. Ask Benji for $10, and Benji's a nice guy, and he's going to give it to him. And I'm like, let me give it to you, because John's never going to pay Benji back at them.
You know what you don't know about this? I'm taking Jason, and Will out to lunch
so
20
what?
times.
So what, John?
And I pay him back every time.
The guy has no money. Yeah, bring money with you to work.
Only for a split second.
Make sure you've got money with you in your purse tomorrow. Get out. Mr. Entitlement. I'm
saying, but I'm
so
generous.
Big deal. You want to buy. This is not about generous. This is about disturbing people's lives and enforcing your caretaker needs on them.
I don't need a caretaker.
You're a baby. You're a baby. Wah, where's my rattle? Wah. I bring money to work, John.
Yeah, everything's about money? What is that?
I bring myself to work, and I'm responsible.
Yeah, all right. So you never forgot something,
Yeah, every day I forget something?
But Robin's not irresponsible for borrowing money.
What? How many times does she borrow money from you?
I told you, like 10 times.
And how much time? 10 times.
And over how many years?
10 years.
Oh, get out of my room.